is Karabo, and we would like to talk a bit about his work. Which one specifically?
The Tintin one. Oh no, the one
Tintin?
with Minnie, the
Tintin.
Louis Vuitton. That one.
Louis Vuitton, which
Yeah,
one?
there's like a Louis Vuitton logo.
But
See,
on
the
which
mini
one?
one.
Okay,
Minnie
let's,
Mouse.
can we do the Tintin because it's...
Tintin, yeah.
Tintin.
Maybe let's start with open questions. Is it okay?
No, we should do gossip round. I think
Gossip
definitely because there's a lot of stuff to get out first.
Okay. So,
Gossip round. Okay. Honestly, I don't like that. It's very kitsch.
for me, the colors, they just don't work. I don't understand what's the meaning of the text and the numbers
It's kind of dada, though.
over the painting. I think the placement of the gallery is nice, but maybe there could just be more to it. There could just be, he could develop it more.
No, honestly, for me, it just looks like shit art. That's what my gossip the first thing that comes to my mind. Excusez-moi.
Yes, I agree, and I don't understand.
Let's try to be constructive now and start with what works for us.
Yes.
Even though nothing. What works for me, I guess, is
How do you zoom out?
you zoom out like this. What works for me is that I grew up with tintin, so there's definitely there's something to work with how this is like memory and nostalgia. It's like playing with nostalgic culture, but I think this entire collection is kind of trying to play with nostalgic culture because it's referencing, even with the colors, it's really referencing something about the old times, but in a very new way.
Plus one.
Yeah, plus one. I would plus one myself too. And the way Miruna said that it was a bit Dadaist. Also,
It's because of the collage.
yeah, that's also nostalgia because that's the old days Dadaism.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I think, yeah, plus one for that, definitely. This works for me. It works for me that I have a lot of cultural references. I'm not sure what is the meaning for it, but it does.
Sorry, stay there.
Yes. Merci. Okay. Merci. Is there anything more that works for me? To be honest, for now, no.
Honestly, the colors, they do really work well for me. I think there's a unity, especially if you're talking about this one Tintin painting. The colors, there's something very nice.
I appreciate that the text is also going a little bit over his figure because it just brings the foreground and the background together, and it feels like it's more intentional. Like it's not just a random pasted, you know?
Yes.
I'm not that sure about the colors, but I gotta say that the color of the painting matches the studio well, so this creates a good picture. I like that.
But when we talk about
is,
the work, I think the work should be living in a place even outside of the gallery. This is not a work made for this gallery. It's a work that could be in somebody's home, you know.
plus one, definitely.
But when I made by the color, I think I really just like the background, the way like the collages in the background of the. I like that. I think
Maybe let's move to tips and tricks now.
No. I think we need
So-
open questions for sure because I have a lot
Open
of questions.
questions. Okay. Oh no, put down. Okay, open questions. My open question is, what does the text mean? How is there the connection between the text and the object of the drawing? How does it work together? Why Tintin? Why does the artist decide to
I mean, it's
do
pretty clear
cultural
that-
references?
I think it's pretty clear that it's about reaching an emotion, you know? But what I'm thinking is that clearly Tintin right now, he's looking forward into a direction, and this work with the splashes of the paint is kind of also referencing new work, you know, it's referencing graffiti in some ways, and there's something about looking forward into the future that Tintin is doing,
But
and I just think,
also-
and I just think that there's something about the subject that has not been touched and talked about. I just think it's not I'm no questions.
I agree with you about the fact that this is not a work made for this gallery, but for me, these pieces are pretty straightforward commercial art, and like we can see that the artist want to sell. Oh, well, the artist wants to sell the work. Then my question is, why is Downtown running towards that direction where pretty clearly there is a wall? That's the question that comes to my mind. Yeah, for me the biggest one is like why this subject and what the fuck does the text like? How does it connect to the work? Is it just random pieces of newspaper? I could also see like if I didn't know this character, I could think that he's like a newspaper boy, like a vintage newspaper boy. But at the same time, next to this, we have a Minnie Mouse, and she also have a newspaper collage. So this doesn't just make sense to me.
Yes, I'm wondering if there's a meaning to those or if it's just aesthetic. I'm just wondering if you, the artist, you wanted to touch people really, because I think what touched me isn't fully exploited. I think that if it's just about aesthetic, then I don't like it. But if it's about touching people, then I think there's something about nostalgia. I'm just wishing it would be more explored.
Plus one, plus
Can
one.
I
Definitely.
talk a little bit about
I would
this
like-
in relation to the other works?
Yes, sure, but try to keep the form of open questions.
Okay. I am wondering.
Let's have a scroll on other work just to see how it goes. We can see other Towntowns.
Wondering about the artist's choice. Why Tintin? Considering that almost all the other characters besides Snoopy at the top are Disney characters. I feel like it's.
Disney characters. Ah,
Yes.
No. Gargamel. Is
Oh
not
yeah,
Disney.
Gargamel.
and also there is this
And the captain is not
the
Disney.
kitchen guy. I don't know who he is. The cook.
Gargamel.
It's
like
not
an evil
Gargamel.
wizard.
It's not Gargamel. The cook.
Oh, is
the
it Gaston?
kitchen
Is it?
guy.
It's Gaston Lagaffe.
See some French references. Oh, maybe what they have in common is every single character here is
And
French.
Obelix is definitely not.
Yeah, but Minnie Mouse is not French.
Minnie Mouse. How do you know?
Snoopy is not French.
Oh yeah, definitely. Plus one to that.
I'm I'm also noticing that most of the characters in these works are all pointing towards our right. They're all like looking in the distance to our right.
Yes, there's something about the
Yeah,
future that's not explored enough.
Exactly, and I think it also fits with the text because we read from left to right.
Yes,
And
I love
it's almost
the.
like it follows the text.
I love the comment Yael made about them being in nostalgia but looking for the future. Maybe that's what the artist meant by pointing them towards that direction. But I definitely agree that it should be explored more. There should be more meaning added to it.
Could we do tips and tricks?
Tips and tricks,
I
definitely.
think that to explore this this timeline situation, it would be amazing to work with a fresque, not to work with solo characters, but I would love to see the characters maybe. I would love to see them interact with each other, and then we could have a
Intertwine.
story. Because I think what I'm missing right now is storytelling. I think that there is something aesthetically that's very strong to the artist and it's their stuff, but I think that this is characters from stories, and it would be amazing to see. This is collages, but let's collage a story. Let's create something. Let's find meaning. And
Let's collage all of the works together.
yes, I think so. A fresque could really help that, and it could work on the timeline. It could really just be everybody running into the same direction. What are they looking for? Then we have questions that are coming up, you know. So yeah, if you could try to work with a fresque, I think your work could really improve. For me, it would do something way more. Because as a bird, I would like to have.
No. Tips and tricks.
No,
Ooh, to
as
that.
a bird, I would like to be able to shit on a big fresque and not just to shit on. Because I really want to shit on those paintings, but I would love to have. I would love to have like a big space to shit on. You know, a fresque would be amazing too.
I have a different trick. I was thinking about this like dichotomy of future and present, and how in a way the characters are like so colorful and so current, but then the background is like so old and like undecipherable, and you can even emphasize that more. Like what if you made the colors of the characters super bright, like in your face bright, and then what you use as a background, like even more distorted, like even more worn out and bleached, and just bring the character more to the future or the present, I guess, but looking towards future, and the background, like leave it in a very far away place.
Weirdly, I could not disagree more. I really think that there's too much of a dichotomy behind the background.
-1?
And yeah, -1. -1 here, guys. I just
-1 with her or with me?
With no, she was asking me if I was -1
With the comments that you made.
It's just really, I think it's too bright, it's too clean for me.
They're too separated.
I think my tip would be for the artist, it's kind of connecting both your comments.
try
For the
experiment.
artist to like experiment more with the format also, because I don't
that's what I
understand
meant with the fresque.
why is there a frame, why is it like all in a square. Definitely a fresque would be nice, but also try different ways. A lot of these works look like they're painted on cardboard.
You should try performance.
He's trying
honestly.
to do nostalgia, but maybe you should try to see the nostalgia in a different way than just the characters from the cartoons. Maybe
would-
painting with
That's
Crayola crayons, for example. This is nostalgia for me. This connects to watching TV, watching Tintin.
Oh, wait, you watch Tintin? You don't read Tintin?
There was a movie. I have never read Tintin. Maybe that's why I
also
don't
a
get
video
this
game.
painting.
You've never read.
Maybe
you've
that's
never read
why.
the comic books.
I've read the comic books.
Oh
Not
my god!
all of them.
No, my grandma had like such a big collection.
But also that's an open question. Is it necessary to know these characters to feel this work?
Yes.
What do you think?
I would just love to see the artist maybe try on the costume of Tintin and then maybe just, you know what, just perform it. Perform it. You know what, go, newspaper, rain, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to see mediums changing.
We thought that Grabo got enough feedback from us, and thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Did you get everything you needed?
Grabo, please comment this video and answer us, and for other viewers, check out this gallery in Nice, Grabo. Thank you.
De la case de Cousin Paul.
Yes. Bye. Bisous.